Have you got that going?
It's been going for
Okay.
15 minutes and 53 seconds.
You gotta do an outtake thing sometime.
Hey, welcome back to Two Old Crows Homestead. This is Shelly, and I've got a special guest here with me today. I'm actually visiting on his farm. This is Jason from Kentucky Sustainable Living. So all of the people who watch our channel that live in Kentucky, you need to listen to what this guy has to say. All of the conferences, all the festivals and everything that I've been to here lately talk about building community, and that's exactly what this guy is doing. So Jason from Kentucky Sustainable Living, and I'm not going to tell you where he lives or whatever. We're at an undisclosed location, super secret. But just so, Jason, can you tell us a little bit about what Kentucky Sustainable Living is all about?
We started Kentucky Sustainable Living around a year and a half ago. We wanted a group, and I see a lot of people are forming mags, and a lot of guys are talking about building community. The problem with some of this that they're building the community is they're building it on too big a scale. If we're in Kentucky and you meet a guy in Idaho, it's like when you really need that guy, he's half the country away,
right.
And it's like there's no way to get there. And even in Kentucky, if I'm in Bowling Green and somebody's in Pikeville and there's no transportation, they might as well be on the moon. But Kentucky's still a small enough state that as we can travel still, we can still get together. So we built it to be a Kentucky, pretty much a Kentucky only group, to where we've got essentially a statewide mag and a statewide community to where we can get together more often. It's a lot easier to travel across Kentucky than it is to travel to Idaho or somewhere.
What exactly
like that.
is a MAG?
A mag is a mutual assistance group.
Okay.
To where if we need each other, we can come together in bad times. Come together, have our group of well-established people. We already know each other, and we've already built those relationships to where if you show up at my place, I'm not like, who are you? Who is this lady that's showing up? I've known you for a couple years and know exactly who you are, where you stand. I open the gate and give you a hug and say, come on in, girl.
Right.
So that's what we've started. We've started to where we do events, training classes, everything from how to butcher animals to medical training classes, stuff like that. Proper homestead security is one of the big things. How to do that. We're leaning more and more. I'm getting more into the permaculture aspect of it because I just think I've seen it and I think it's just awesome of what you can do with that.
Yeah, permaculture is amazing.
And
so how do you have how often do you meet? I mean, is it easy for people to stay connected because you have, like you're talking about, if you're located in Bowling Green or maybe even at Land Between the Lakes and somebody's at this end at Pikeville, how are they communicating? How are they, how often do you have events? Do you have smaller groups? How does all that work?
We split the state into 7 communities. So we've got our 7 communities. Each community has a lead for the community, which they take care of members, getting the members together, making sure the members communicate and talk to each other. They help plan the events for each community. We try to have a community event once a month to where each community, they'll plan the event on their calendar and they'll say, hey, August 15th is when we're going to have our rabbit butchering class. And they plan it on their community members' dates and their schedule that best works for them. And then they announce it and say, hey, everybody else in the state, August 15th, we're having a rabbit butchering class at Land Between the Lakes, and at 8 o'clock is when we're going to start. And then if any other members, if somebody outside that community wants to come, they say, hey, I want to come to it. And then the community lead can plan for it. Hey, we're going to have an extra guy coming in and that. Then we're planning on 4 statewide events. We're planned on a state scale to where it will be, most of the time it winds up being Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. And then it's bigger stuff as opposed to stuff that we can't cover in just one day or an afternoon. We've had some of those events so far. They turn out great. We've done the last one we had medical training class. We had, what else did we have? communications, some ham radio classes, homestead security, stuff like that is kind of what we're planning. And as we grow, we get more members that have specialty skills, so that's more classes that we can offer in the future.
Okay.
So as of right now, the communities meet somewhere around once a month. The statewide events, we're planning one pretty much every quarter is what we're going to plan, and that'll be like a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday.
And are those located like at various points around the state, or are they kind of in the same place?
For now, they've been in the same place just because of infrastructure. When you get a lot of people, you've got to have the infrastructure set up. And a lot of the people right now don't have the infrastructure. They don't have a place where 40 or 50 people can come for the weekend to stay. They don't have shower, bathroom facilities, place to camp out, stuff like that. The last one we had them in the shop. We had the wood stove going. Everybody stayed warm. We had a bathroom, showers for everybody. And everybody, we pulled cots out and kept the shop nice 60 degrees to sleep in at night.
Sounds like a party.
It was fun. Everybody was up till, I think I went to the house at 1 o'clock in the morning Friday night, and then we were back up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and everybody was just dragging tail right then. It was like we stayed up way too late. So
Does it cost anything to join Kentucky Sustainable Living?
There's no fees to join Kentucky Sustainable Living, or we have a Facebook group. The easiest thing to do is to go on there, fill out. We've got a small little questionnaire, just like any Facebook group, to join. Hey, yes, 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 and the group rules. We abide by the group rules. You can do that. There's another aspect of Kentucky Sustainable Living that is off Facebook, because Facebook won't let you talk about certain things, and we talk about certain things off Facebook. There's that part of the group. There's information on how to join that part of the group. But as far as fees and dues, there's no fees and dues to join. It's nothing like that.
Okay, so you talked about your Facebook channel or your Facebook page. So that's Kentucky Sustainable Living on Facebook. You can find it there. And you'll know that you're there because the picture is like the state of Kentucky, and it has a little sheep with a military helmet on the picture.
Black sheep.
So you'll know that you're there when you find that. Where else can they find you?
We're going to start a YouTube channel. This is going to be one of our kickoff videos to start. We'll have Kentucky Sustainable Living on YouTube, and we're going to start shooting some videos for it probably tomorrow. And I've got to figure out how to do all that stuff since I don't know yet. But yeah, we'll have a YouTube channel up hopefully by the end of next week with some videos on it.
Okay. If you're interested in building community in Kentucky, you need to look up Kentucky Sustainable Living. Reach out to Jason, become a part of that group, and you're going to be able to meet people who are like you. You're going to be able to learn new skills for homesteading and how to become sustainable, and I think you should do it. Everybody that I've met in this group has really been super nice, and we've really enjoyed becoming a part of it. So look them up. Talk to you later. Yeah, God bless you. Have a great day.